All right, now that they've come out with this, well, from this Detroit councilwoman, go look at the video if you weren't brought here from the page. But the basic gist of it was this Detroit councilwoman is coming out and saying that we voted for Obama, we being the overwhelmingly Democrat people of Detroit, and as a result we should get a bailout, because Detroit's broke, crime-ridden, education's horrible, and they want Obama to get them some federal cash to inject into the economy. So anyway, this is basically a what would you call it? It's a reaffirmation of what Mitt Romney said. Now, Mitt Romney's garbage. If you're a regular listener, you know that I don't like him. I almost got swindled by him, but I didn't. Mitt Romney said that Obama won from gifts. He was promising to dole out this or that to different groups, and that's no different from Mitt Romney. But a lot of Obama's gifts are now being asked for, and it seems that people are mad that a lot of them aren't going to be paid out. Now, the big gift that I thought was going to be on the table was the student loan packages. Obama wants to drive the student loan interest rates to nothing. He wants to give them special reparations for signing up for their degree, and then once they realize the degree is worthless, apparently it's the duty of the taxpayer to pay for those degrees and help the students with their debt because they made a poor choice. Of course, you have the traditional corporate welfare with the banks. The banks are going to, if one of them went bust, they're going to be expecting a gift from Obama because they bankrolled his campaign. If you don't believe that, go look at the numbers. Obama was not the people's candidate. He was bankrolled by the Goldman Sachs type people, J.P. Morgan, Citigroup. All of them funneled money into his campaign, to a lesser extent than they did to Mitt Romney, but they funneled it into Obama's campaign as well. Another gift that people are asking for, of course, the Obamacare story is said and done, but people want that gift to continue, so that was a reason they kept Obama in office. Some states are trying to prevent its implementation, which I think is good, but for most people, the taxes are going into effect and the benefits are being handed out to the Obama supporters who wanted the legislation in the first place. So, Obama's all about gifts, and this woman comes out and she admits it. It's a gift culture. She said, you got to bring home the bacon, and that it's Obama's duty to bail out the people of Detroit. Now, the average voter in Detroit has an IQ of about probably 80, I would say, 80 or 85. I'm sorry, folks, if you live there and you're one of the last people left that's sane, you got to get out. I mean, I'm sorry. I realize that many people are trapped there, but you have to leave. The Democrats have driven their city into the ground with these policies that they've been putting through, and as a result, everyone else is apparently expected to suffer for it, and the taxpayer at the federal level is being asked to bail them out by this councilwoman. Now, nothing will probably happen of this, but like I said before, what she's asking for here is indicative of a broader trend. If we voted for you, then we should get something in return. That is classic politics for you right there. The Democrats do it better than the Republicans because they trade government support for votes, and Republicans trade government support for money because the Republicans are, to a greater extent, they're bought out by the corporations, so they tell the corporations we'll give you a subsidy, and then the corporations, they ping pong table right back to them. The Republicans ping pong it over, and then the corporations ping pong the money back in the form of campaign support and more importantly financial support. Whereas the Democrats, they it's like the Republicans are playing ping pong. It's two ping pong champions playing together. The Democrats is more like it's kind of like one person. Imagine 300 million ping pong balls, 300 million the population of the U.S., and they got to knock all of them back to the voters. It's a different kind of subsidy, of governmental support, but it's all about political power. In the Republicans' case, they want money. In the Democrats' case, they want votes. And they got their votes from Detroit, and now the voters want something. I'm pretty confident that they're not going to get bailed out. I hope they don't. The voters of Detroit, they need to suffer for the consequences of their actions. If you vote in stupid people, then you need to learn to accept the consequences of your actions, and maybe next time, since you're not getting a bailout, you'll elect somebody smarter. I could care less about what happens to Detroit. I did my video on flying to Europe earlier for my travel. I specifically avoided Detroit. I could have got a ticket for less, not much less, if I flew through Detroit. I want nothing to do with that city. I've never been there, but the city is garbage, and this councilwoman has proved that. So she's not going to get bailed out, but tough luck. Sorry, you idiots voted for Obama, and no, the federal taxpayers don't owe you a single cent, and Obama, the political risk is too high to him. There's no way it's going to happen. Thanks for watching. I stumbled across this video. It was just too irresistible to not do a video on it. And make sure you go watch it if you haven't, because it's funny the way she explains it in detail.